What's up? What's up? It's your girl, Mickey Truth. You tune in to Miss Me with DatBS, the realest spot on YouTube for calling out the nonsense. Make sure you tell a friend to pull up and hit that subscribe button and join the fam. Let's get into it.
Man, so is that true? That has been verified that he used to mess with the grandma? Where did that come from?
I don't know. I said that last night jokingly. I was like, I can tell it was her demeanor in the courtroom. It was more than what she's alluding to. Now I don't know whether they had an actual relationship, but that mess about him not going in the house and this, that, and the other. I got a video which I was going to show, because I didn't know that these people was going to go live, but I got a video of him in the house with the kids. So everybody lying.
That's crazy. So where's Nazaya? How do you pronounce Nazaya? Where's my mama?
It was brought out. Why did she wait so long to come out? And I, to come out. But Roxy is a military mother.
So now
she's a military wife. No, I mean a military wife. She was a military wife.
Hold on. So I thought
I was about to say turn her down because she's talking about Roxy now.
Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be about the mama. So I was on Facebook. I'm about to switch screens real quick because, I'm like, why the mama ain't talking or whatever? Is this the mama?
No, that's Roxy.
So why she said, excuse me. So why she's saying a message, a special word from Nazaya's mother?
Nazaya's mother has not been video. There's no media about her. So maybe
can you repeat the hotel situation?
No?
Because it was loud.
Hold on.
The hotel situation is what I saw when I went over there.
Yes.
Let me listen to it. I ain't see that.
So
on Neff.
So she clickbaiting on the situation.
That's not her mother.
But you see what the title was, right? You see
right,
what the
yeah.
title was.
Yeah.
That's
not her mother. That's not her mother.
Do you want to get into the other content, or do y'all want to continue to listen to this live, or do y'all want to move on? Because it seems like we're about to be talking all night. Okay.
I was hoping somebody came up there with some concrete stuff. I don't. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Comments, Robin said people have made up so much. Just stick to the facts. At this point, what is the fact?
Here's my thing about it. Like I said, how Roxy was portraying herself and what I saw, I wasn't too fond of her character. But again, I've been listening to this since 7-something, and it's a lot you all didn't hear. They brought her up there just to really jump on her. They wasn't letting her speak. They were cutting each other off, as y'all heard too. The background, I don't know how we got to Nazaya Harris to Travis Scott. That's a circus over there. As far as her doing the right thing and getting it out, I may agree with that. How she's doing it, no. I also want to take back something I said yesterday about the sneakers. It was Air Force Ones that she was wearing, not Jordan ones. It's just like she said, stick to the facts. It's too much. It's a circus going on around this, and we're losing the focus on the person that's missing. And
for sure.
And we sat here almost 2 hours listening to this, and there is nothing that we can. I wanted, and Mickey suggested that I put this out on live. I wanted to finish to hear what it was. I'm glad y'all heard it in real time, but they wasted a lot of time when they could have been talking about facts. And yes, Roxy was up there defending herself, but she could have held some type of decorum, not even to go back and forth with them, because guess what? I got the information that y'all want. I'm up on your platform. I'm not coming up here to be badgered, and I'm going to just hit the X. And y'all figure out, come over to my platform and listen where nobody can disrespect me, because I can block and do other things. That, I personally feel that whole panel disrespected her, and that may be a reason why we couldn't get pertinent information. And I get that emotions are high, mine are too. But if she comes up on a platform and she may, like, what's the word? Allude to other things. She just sat up there defending herself. So that's a waste of time, because it was not about Naziah. We not defending Naziah. Right. We not defending Naziah. We listening to her, Roxy, defend herself. Wasted 2 hours when we could have got some hardcore facts. Now, whether we ran there with it, or something, we can hear from a family member's mouth. And another thing I don't like, that woman got a right to pick up and leave and move and go anywhere she wants. Anyway, I got family members right now I'm fool with. But if they miss it, I may come out and be like, look, what's happening? What's going on? This, that, and other. And
I'm on the other end of that, though. See, I'm on the other end of that. Like I'm on the opposite end, because this is me. Mm-hmm. If you wasn't fucking with us before this, don't fuck with us after. Like, don't come try, because to me, you coming to be nosy. Stay away. Mm-hmm. Like, extend whatever you need to extend, or just stay away. I wouldn't want you all up on the podcast and all that. Like, if I was an active member of the family, right? Mm-hmm. And I actually was there watching her grow up and all that. And all of a sudden, I'm staying quiet because I'm trying to seek justice, right? Mm-hmm. And here go my long distance cousin who loves her. Pop up, what the fuck is you here for?
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Now, I'm not saying I would get up on all platforms and say A, B, and C, and this, that, and the other. What I'm saying is I may, even though it may be nosy, I may reach out to see what happened, how that came about. Now, whether I'm going to get on somebody's platform and talk about it, I doubt it. But I may ask. Yeah, all I'm saying is right. But all I'm saying is her action is not too far-fetched. That's all I'm saying. It's not too far-fetched.
But even if, like I said, even if she's not doing it in malice, it's clout. It equals clout.
Well, of course. I agree with you on that. Yeah, I definitely agree with you.
My thing is beat the pavement for sure. But this internet shit, that shit too much.
Well, you know how people get when the camera's rolling. It's sad.
One thing for sure, like I feel like it's causing the light to go a different way when you have everybody freaking trying to put you the cousin. Like I told y'all the other night, it's not about what you can provide insight on, is about the connection. So just because you're her cousin, we're going to be tuned in because we want to know more about what that family had going on. But the whole time, she knows just as much as we know from what's coming up in court.
Correct.
If she wasn't around for whatever reason, again, her reason has nothing to do, you know what I'm saying, with whatever. Like, it's your prerogative. If you want to move away with your husband, that's cool. But my thing is this: if I have some distant cousins, if somebody go missing and I don't talk to them all the time, I want to reach out, like, hey, what do y'all need something?
Yeah, right. Just reach out. You're not going on no media tour.
I'm not going to social media. I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm not. I don't know. I just can't. But yeah, I just brought this up because I was looking for it. So this is the GoFundMe. So earlier in the live, someone was saying how all states pay for funerals. So they're saying, oh, the state pays for that's not true. So, like, I don't know why she was raising money for a funeral and they don't even know what she is. That's kind of jumping the gun just a little bit.
Right. They don't even have a body.
Like, just a little bit. But yeah, that's not true that they pay for it. Michigan for sure gives you like $200 to $300 that gets paid directly to the funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's my whole thing. Is just like, at the end of the day, I wouldn't give this family shit. I'll pay the funeral home, okay? I will pay the funeral home if I give them anything, because I don't trust none of them. I don't even trust the cousin, even though she's like trying to make her wear this because she's a hairdresser.
Who is?
The Roxy lady.
Oh, yeah.
This promo. That's how I'm looking at it. Because, like, if you wasn't around all this time, why are you acting like you're so invested now? Boom, there you go. Thank you, MNPD Finance. I knew it was between 2 to 3 because I had to do it with my mom when she passed away in Detroit. So I'm like, look, when I heard people kept saying no Detroit, I'm like, no. I know for true because I had to do it in 2015. That's not true. So yeah, $255. You go apply for it, and the person like that had custody of her will have to do it. Like her guardian will have to do it. And once you are adopted, you get some benefits. Because I know she said something about that the grandmother adopted her or something like that. Like, that's not like being in foster care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get some benefits, but some you don't forever be considered a ward of the state at that point. That she's getting adopted.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I feel like the questions was just a lot that had nothing to do with the situation of trying to find who is Annette. Now, y'all know I'm new to this. I wasn't even supposed to be talking about
Annette is the grandmother.
Annette is the grandmother. Okay. And Shannon is the aunt, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, I know for sure in Detroit or Michigan, you go to, what is it, DHS you don't go to Social Security. You go to the Department.
I think it's Department of Health and Human Services.
Yeah, I know for sure that's where you go to, because that's where I had to go to. So you don't go to Social Security. For this, what I'm talking about, you go to whatever it's called, different DHS, Department of Health and Human Services. Yeah, DHS. So you go there, because I remember having to go there in Detroit. So yeah, that's where you go. You fill out the paper, and they send it directly to the funeral home. So, right. And that's that. I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I'm like. You just got a bunch of people on there just saying stuff that, like I said, that's not even all the way valid. Because I know for sure, the shit they were saying about the burial wasn't, true. So it's just like, it wasn't even all the way valid. And then again, I feel like jumping to the gun of a funeral when you haven't even found her.
Sounds like somebody
ask for some money,
right,
to continue to search for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you jumping to a funeral? Like, I just feel like it's just, it's just too much.
I don't have, thank God, I don't have no experience with, a missing person. But like you just said, why isn't money raised to hire other organizations to come out and help you search to cover more ground? I'm not even going. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I see my lighter hue brother and sisters doing it. Why we can't do it?
Talk about it.
Why we can't do it? They damn near got the National Guard out there looking for Petey. So,
looking for who?
Looking for Petey. I don't know who Petey is. Just a random name. Looking for Petey. Like,
I don't get like, who is that?
So, I don't understand. We are so quick when something happens to run to that GoFundMe, and that's why people be talking.
Man, listen, I told my family, hey, y'all better not fucking play with me. Like, y'all, I mean, like, for real. Don't, like, not. And again, if you need it, but bruh, don't do
Please
no
don't.
You better go sell some cat to come up with what you short on. Don't make no damn GoFundMe.
I told my kids it's easy, it's cheaper to cremate me than go ahead and do a funeral. I don't fuck with too many people anyway, so I don't need nobody coming in fake falling into my casket.
But this is my thing. On her page, right?
Mm-hmm.
She like stole celebration.
Yeah. The balloon release.
Sure.
They already had the balloon release. Do you see them beautiful banners that they made for the night? That money could have been put in an organization to look for her. That's just my opinion. But it's crazy.
This is a messed up situation. And I hear that a lot. You know, they be like, "Oh, she hot tail." And like I said, at the end of the day, and y'all know, to the R. Kelly sector, when I covered, his case that time, and I told y'all at the end of the day, I don't give a damn. They call him fast. They smelling they stuff. I don't care if she was. That's a grown ass man messing with a child. The fault is always on the grown up. I wouldn't give a damn if she hadn't got butt naked on a handstand. You a grown ass man. Period. So, and this is why I say about it reminds me of Clubhouse, because I just don't know how was it productive, that live. That live was not productive. Now, this is my first time, okay? Listening to anything like that, but at the end of the day, like, what do we get from that? Like,
you talking about the live?
Yeah, I'm not listening. If I'm not about to get on a motherfucking live yelling back for nobody. If I want to bring awareness to something, I'm getting on my own live, and I'll talk to who's willing to listen and get my story out there. Whether she was at a family, that's nothing. Like, okay, she was at the family reunion, she wasn't at the family. What the fuck? Where the baby? Like, where the baby?
And that's where I was at. And they point about her not at the what did she say? 2010?
10 family reunion.
Yeah. 2016, something like that. And the point of that is what? I ain't been to a family reunion since 1998. I don't give a damn.
It was the sending of pictures for me. Like, you see that? I'm like, not the pictures.
And the picture, and what Roxy told her. Am I in the pictures?
Like, no. What was your point in showing it? Listen, and for those who have been here, what was the girl name who cried wolf? Freak. You remember that story? That she said she got kidnapped off the interstate and all that shit, and then turned around.
Start with a C.
Yeah, whatever her name was. So I covered that. And we brought, now let me tell you, if you want to help and you want to have a conversation, I was on Clubhouse during this time. Mm-hmm. Hey, we put up the maps. We had somebody ride the area, and we like investigated it. That's how you, if you want to help, do some shit like that.
That's how you help.
Figure out, like, somebody was in my comments saying, check some water. Take your ass out there, check some water. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this getting on the panel, jumping down somebody's throat, whether she her cousin or not her cousin, it really don't fucking matter. Like, what can we do for this child to get justice? Yeah, the girl in Alabama. Yeah, if y'all was around on my channel during that time, yeah, I sat there and slowed down the damn surveillance, sped it up, and we were right now. She walked through the woods. Before they even, Carly Russell, yes, before they even said anything. Music 101, what it do? So I just feel like that's being, as on the internet, what can you do? You want to help? Maybe you're too far to go to Detroit or whatever. What can you do to help? Not yelling down somebody's throat, telling them they wasn't at a fucking family reunion. The fuck?
They got too much time on their hands. They really do. They got too much time on their hands. And it was actually a yelling fest. We heard, the background of television. Somebody was in there.
Yeah, that shit. That was crazy.
Sound like somebody was rolling up some weed. I heard all the scraping. I'm like, what y'all doing? Like, the lady come on y'all platform and y'all can't even respect her enough to just listen. That was crazy for me.
Because to be honest, I still don't even get the point of why she was on there. It got lost in the sauce.
She had a conversation off of live with the person that was running the live. This is not the first time she's been on that person's live. That's why I told you they're not going to save it, because TikTok didn't save that live. Once they go off, that was it. So that's why I started screen recording. So they already had a conversation. Roxy did say, like, I'm not talking to you, Anna, because we had a conversation off of this. But my thing is, Roxy, if you listening, I will never go up on that woman platform ever again, because she was supposed to control that. I don't care who she was friends with on the panel. She was supposed to control that. Right or wrong,
you do your homework on a family. See, this is my thing. And remember last night when you was like, who was it? The family. You said like family members can come over here, and I said, hell no, don't come over here, because like.
But even if she was to come over here, Mickey, I'm a be emotional, but I'm also gonna be professional and show I have some coof. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna yell down that woman's throat while she trying to give me insight on her perspective, not the entire.
Like at this point, what perspective does she have though?
But I'm talking about whatever she feel is hers. That's what I mean. I said right, wrong, or indifferent. If she's coming up on my panel, she is saying what her perspective, not mine, not yours, not the people listening. I'm just not gonna have people coming up and then
You should reach out to her.
Oh, I already did, but
that's not a me thing, because like I got to get in there, and she's not the one to give me the answers I would want. So,
but look at this. You got to. I'm gonna say you have to. But you can work with what you have. At this present time, she's the only one talking. I can't get in touch with the other aunt, the great aunt and cousin.
So this is the reason why I say she wouldn't be beneficial, because the point is she came into the store or into the lineup after the child went missing, right? So she wasn't in the loop to know anything about nothing. So it's like, what can she really provide other than wanting to, find her?
But guess what?
She can't really provide anything.
Mickey, that also, you caught that, I caught that. I'm pretty sure it's people in the chat that caught that. You gotta listen. But guess who put her up there? The listeners, the viewers. Because once you realize, oh, they ain't got it. Because I personally said I let y'all hear what the brother said yesterday. But me, he ain't said nothing.
Like I get it. And like I said, if this was any other type of topic, I'm with the drama. I'm with all that, and do your thing, let the people have it. But my thing is, this is a child that's missing though. So I feel like I'm being biased, because I'm like, okay, yeah, if it was a drill rapper, hell yeah, fuck it, crash out. Yell at each other, but we talking about a child that's missing. Like that shit just don't sit right on my spirit
at all, all. And it's
don't sit right with my spirit.
But I think it helps. I guess kind of divert the focus too.
She was a runaway. I haven't heard it. Have you heard she was a runaway?
Who?
How do you pronounce it? Because somebody chewed my ass up in the comments and said I said her name wrong.
Naziah. According to the family, she never ran away. That's why I got angry when I said, well, if she wasn't home at 3:15 and she lives less than 15 minutes, that's a problem.
I think they was in their own world.
The brother was the runaway, and he ran away and never came back. He kept running away. Then there's some older children that don't want to go against the grandmother, but they ran away as well. But they're not even children right now. They're adults. They still don't want to talk about the grandmother.
Thank you, Robin. Said Shannon put that narrative out.
Yeah, she wasn't a runaway. With all that stuff,
and I had saw Shy comment, like, to be real, at this point, this is a child. I feel like, again, if it was a drill rapper, one of these rappers, I wouldn't give a fuck. Fuck it. Come up with all the narratives, okay? Or if she was at rest already, like, meaning they found her body, all that. Okay, let's go down the rabbit hole. But like, where of course they're assuming she's deceased, but we don't even know. She's not even found yet. Like, come on.
Correct. I honestly feel like I said last night, the blood on her clothing, he wanted her to drink this red antifreeze. So I don't know if he gave her anything and she ingested it and threw it up. If you're drinking a chemical and you have violent regurgitation, it can bring blood up your esophagus. So
I know I seen a clip where the family was like, please tell us where she's at. I'm gonna tell you my
that was in the courtroom once he got that they was gonna go ahead to trial. And Roxy was one of those people that was yelling in the courtroom.
we had a child here. Her name was Gabby. I forgot her last name. Swainson, I believe, or Gabby, something like that. Mm-hmm. But she was kidnapped from her home, right? Mm-hmm. Ultimately, her mom's boyfriend was the one who did it, right? Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't tell them where she was at all. His daughter was about to get charged for like taking the little girl's cell phone somewhere. Okay. And that's the only reason why he gave up her location.
And where was she?
I feel like she was under a tree, like close to his house, in like a shallow grave. So I feel like in this situation, it's gonna take something drastic for him to say where she is. I don't think he's just gonna come out like. I don't even think being found guilty is gonna be enough.
It's not.
Like it's gonna have to be something drastic for him to say where she is. It was a child here, and I did this on live one day. Baby Amir, his mom to this day has not said where he is. She done got went to trial, got 10 years, then came home, all that shit, and still hasn't said where that child is. So it's
she may be at that lake, y'all, but if I'm not mistaken, well, things can turn around, but didn't they search that body of water? And that's how they came up with the hoodie?
So was he painted at the lake or in the area of the lake?
At the lake. The pictures show that he wasn't too many feet away from the lake where he was supposed to have been pinged at. Like he could walk wherever to this location was from the last thing. So he's
have they had divers going there? It's cold as fuck up there now.
And that's what I was saying. I'm gonna go back, but I thought I read because I'm a reader, y'all. I do like the lives and everything, but I like to read. I think they went in that body of water, and that's how they came up with the clothing.
I got to start from the beginning because I don't know. I'm lost as hell, to be honest. I'm trying to jump in, but like I don't know the ins and outs because I haven't been following it like for real. Because to me, off with his head on this shit, like right. I feel like street justice should have took place personally. That's just my opinion. Not telling nobody to do shit. Okay, I'm just saying this one of those situations. I feel like street justice should have took place.
And I agree with you, Jazzy T. It's been a year now, so and like you just said, Mickey, it's very cold there right now, and it was very cold there last January.
And then Michigan is surrounded by fucking water.
Water, correct.
Like so water, go to water.
And not only that, freeze thaw too as well. Mm-hmm. And by now, she's probably not recognizable, even if they was to find a body. Of course, they would have to do the medical examiner would have to do his or her thing.
Or some shit.
Correct. There's probably no skin, nothing. And it's that's you know what, talking about the pregnancy. When if she's not found, because the people in the court didn't say anything. When he gonna be? Well, there was never proof that she was pregnant, so maybe that's why. Because I was about to say why he's not being charged. Right, I'm saying like why he was never charged with the fetus. But there's no proof that she was pregnant. Correct, and they not gonna be able to do that until they find a body. Mm-hmm. So even if he's found guilty in March, it's only going to be for Naziah if they don't find that body.
I don't even know how. I know Michigan do 3-strike rule up there for sure. I don't know how tough are they on murders. I'm not 100% sure. I never covered a Michigan case for real. So like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, not bump the murder, but to be honest with you, if they did their due diligence from the jump with all this, children essay, he wouldn't have been outside to deal with nobody.
Okay. So one thing I want to bring up that y'all talked about last night was when we listened to, I think it was the audio of the aunt talking about how she wanted to give him another chance.
Yeah, like society. Right.
How did you feel? He had to, tell her like a shifted story to why he was a registered offender, because there's no way you had 0 kids with him, knew he was on the list, and then decided to lay with him and have 5 more.
But Mickey, let me ask you this. I honestly, he know what he's dealing with because that's his thing. You know, he know who to say the nonsense to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it was a shifted story or not. With you being a woman and a mother, even though she wasn't a mother at the time, but with you being a mother, and he even tell you a half shifted story, what you gonna do, Mickey?
Oh, I ain't fucking with it.
Okay, that's all I got. That's all I'm saying.
I personally ain't fucking with it because I feel like they all should be fried. So I personally ain't fucking with it. However, I have heard. I mean, okay, let me just stick to content.
Now their stories. I get what you're saying, and then there's statutory and all that. I get that.
But no, I want to say this because just like with the Fendi boy from the drill rapper from Chicago, that fucking story so well to people really believe they had nothing on him and he just pleaded out to get back to his kids. To this day, people are still interviewing him and all.
So he was somebody's father too, messing with a child?
Yes. So that's when like people, and I'm not even talking just a woman, like he has people manipulated the thing. The situation is less than really what it, but it's more massive than that. Now, I also said last night, you know, the aunt was a teenager. She wasn't even fully developed. And we don't know how she was raised either, because if the grandma has some shit going on with her too, she could have thought that shit was okay.
I really think they think it's okay because that's what they're used to. That's what they see all the time. That's no different than you going into somebody's home and you see milk put in the refrigerator because you was taught from the beginning that milk go in the refrigerator. So if you go in somebody else's house and milk sitting on the counter and they pour it and drink it, you like, what? That's all they know. Oh, nobody told me to put the milk in the refrigerator. It's fine. It's the same concept. It's what you see. And that's sad, but it's true. Sad, but very, very true. And that's why I feel how Jarvis was able to take hold of Naziah, because in those text messages, like I said, she knew it was wrong. You can tell in certain things she said, but he made her feel like that was okay. And then the fact that you in a house full of people, you don't get that one-on-one type of love with nobody. You can't go in the room and talk to your grandmother. You can't go over here and talk to your aunt. Your brother done ran away. This man probably was the best thing to her that she thought.
Did to tell her grandma thinking her grandma was going to.
Of course, but guess what? Right, Mickey. But that goes with it too. But he made her think that was okay. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of kids, sadly, that this happens to. And some of them do not have nobody to talk to, but some of them are strong enough.
I got my camera on. These lights high.
To say something to somebody. This little girl had nobody at all. And then she probably did tell her little friends. And I think her little friends are family member. And the only one that thought that things was kind of like messed up was the 8-year-old that he tried to do oral on him in a basement.
That's wild.
He made me sick.
I saw the locks on the refrigerator. That's crazy. But you know, I knew somebody in real life that did that.
Me too. Me too. And the cabinets too. Back in the day when the cabinets had handles. You remember when the cabinets had the handles? They don't really do it no more.
Kids will eat up all the food too quick. Yeah.
Yep.
Those are the households that you have to ask for food. See, I'm the only child. I only had.
Me too. I ain't never had them problems.
It wasn't.
I don't have brothers and sisters. Right. I ain't had a problem.
So
I grew up in a quiet home.
Now that's right, but I'm just saying I have definitely seen where people have put a lock on their refrigerator
and the telephone.
Oh, unplug that bitch out the wall and take it in their room.
Oh, I seen that too.
Yeah. So
I seen that too. Pull the phone right off the wall and be right in the room.
But I have seen women like the grandma before. Like she probably, you know, had some ill will against the mom. And although I ain't saying she did nothing to the daughter, the Naziah, but that can reflect.
Are you talking about Naziah's mother, ill will against Naziah's mother?
Yeah.
They don't speak. So you're correct.
That's what I'm saying. So it could be some ill will. Now I gotta raise your child. You done fucked up your life on drugs and shit. Now I'm raising your child. You know what I'm saying? So because I've seen that in real life where, all right, because I'm, you know, because I care about how I'm perceived, okay, I'm gonna take in my grandchild, but I don't really want to take in my grandchild.
Right. She didn't do it lovingly.
Yeah.
It wasn't done
lovingly. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
And it also is a check for her as well. So because they say they said she was getting money for those kids because she's actually adopted Naziah. And like I said last night, I don't know how that worked. So I don't know.
They get checks like once you get adopted. I don't think you get now.
I thought foster parents get because she fosters other children as well.
Yeah, you get a little money for that for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, she may not get one from Naziah because she said she legally adopted her.
Yeah, she don't like once you adopt a child, you don't get nothing.
That's yours. That's yours.
Yeah, but foster kids for sure, you get paid, and the more you have, the bigger the check.
And she got they said
who got kids now in her house?
Yeah.
Oh hell no. Nah. Oh
yeah, that's what I was saying last night. Like, so if again, I don't know too much about, you know, fostering, but why does she, with this going on right now, that's directly to a minor, why does she still have children in the home?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused on that too. Maybe that's why she standing on like he ain't allowed in the house, this and that type stuff.
And lied because the video showed him. You can only see a silhouette by the window, but that sure enough is a man, and they ain't say nothing about no other man being in the house. Jarvis been in that house. I don't know why that lady friend.
Oh, for sure. And then if he why can't he come in the house? That would be my question. Okay, he ain't allowed. Okay,
that should have been the follow-up question, correct?
Like, why he can't come in the house?
Right. That should have been the follow-up question, correct?
Yeah, for sure. Like, why you wouldn't allow them in the house? Because that's even more reason to not want your kids around. Now, what she did with her own kids, because I think somebody said like, what did they say? Like,
they still loud. They still loud.
I don't want to hear that shit no more. You want to continue?
I don't think they because what's her name is no longer on there, so they just talking about her.
Let me exit out that shit. I forgot. I still had it on, but I don't hear that shit no more.
Yeah, she's gone. She left. She should have been left. I would have been left.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I will say this because I did learn this like when I covered the Fendi boy situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what Michigan rules are to their offenders.
Where's Fendi boy from?
Illinois. In Illinois, you can't be like school zones and shit like that, but you can be around kids. You can't just be at playgrounds and shit. It was crazy.
I thought that was with anybody that had those type of things on them that they couldn't be around schools, playgrounds, and
but I thought you couldn't be around kids. But nope, we went over the law. So I'm about to bring.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
All right, hold on. I can share my screen real quick.
You got it right.
No, I had it out.
Okay, I got you. I see it. Go ahead.
All right, let me see. Let's see. Frequent ask questions. How does that change? Hold on.
Now, what are we looking at right here?
I'm looking at the frequently asked questions because normally Because for Illinois, it broke down like the stipulations. I was trying to look here.
Okay.
But they shit is not the best. Oh well, how about this? Hold on. Take my screen off real quick.
Okay. That's all.
What's his name?
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Jarvis. Last name Butts, Butts.
But one, I wouldn't trust him with the fucking last name.
Word. Word. I agree with you, Robin.
Oh, so they don't even say, yeah, I don't like they thing. They don't even say like what he can and can't do. But so he was convicted in 2005 of messing with a child between the age of 13 to 15.
Yeah, and that's what he was on a tether for. I looked that up.
Like, why don't they tell you? I don't like their website. Like, how you supposed to know what's what? Yeah, Illinois is better.
They probably want to keep people in the dark because they probably flip-flop with every case. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
See if you can find like the percentage rate of that in that state. And maybe that will open up some light. Because that is crazy. Like you can't find any stipulations on what happens after the fact.
Frequently asked questions, it would show. Oh, that's not what I want. Let me cut this fan off because I'm getting stopped up. Y'all gonna get snow down there?
That's what they said tomorrow.
That's what I gotta get them to go to the store real quick. So I'm trying to find like the regulations. Like, so for example, in Illinois, that's why I found out that in Illinois you can be around kids even though you're on the list. You can't be around schools and stuff like that. So I'm trying to figure out in Michigan, what are the stipulations? Like, Jarvis come from being all his life and adapted those behaviors. Shannon knew that, which is sick shit. Right. But I mean, at the end of the day, just knowing he's on the list, period. I'll be honest.
Okay, oh no, I don't think she's saying it like it's excusing it, but
no. What I'm saying is though, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I run every guy that I come in contact with through that list. Like, so, but I mean, we got to think about 16 through 19. Maybe it's different, okay? Because I heard some people say she was 16, some people say she was 19. I don't know how old she was. I'm talking about the aunt, right? Mm-hmm. But just the fact that you're on there, you're not on there just because you fell and scraped your freaking knee. Like, you're on there for doing something.
Right.
And in my mind, what I went to, if you did that, you must have been through some stuff in your own life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
And but you know what? Now that y'all reading that comment, and for those that saw the testimony of the sister, that make a lot of sense.
He's on the state. He's on the Michigan registry. I ain't see him in on national registry, so I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. I just looked at his. I read his tether information.
So I'm about to show y'all something.
Put it up. Put
that screen up. Okay. I'm about to show y'all what I was talking about as far as for Illinois.
Okay. Y'all, all the stuff that I was going to show y'all tonight, we probably going to have to move that to tomorrow because I didn't plan on that lady going live. So I did have a few things to show you, and one of those things was the testimony of the fiance and his son's mother, which was compelling on some. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I will say this. So I didn't even know about the national one, but all it did was take me back to the Michigan one. There was actually a national database for it. I didn't know that, and I guess it just find whatever state, but it takes you to that state. But good info, because I didn't.
So you saying he's not on a national one? Or
no, he is. But what I'm saying is, I didn't know it was a national one, like a national.
Okay.
I didn't know. I thought you had to find it per.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'm just saying they taught me something tonight. I can't even find what I'm looking for. All right, I'll do it another time.
Tristan, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Yeah, the father was giving money, but he didn't have no relationship with her because she was born outside of his marriage. So there was no relationship. The father came forward once he saw in the media that she was missing. But yes, he was paying child support.
Hey, but you know what? Because I kind of heard a conversation on another live about that. We don't even know how much the child support was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. You know what? Don't get me started, Mickey.
$25 a month.
$25, $26. There is some child support payments that's out there like that. So
okay, so that's why I'm like, just
right. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad.
I mean, I just take a look because I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The grandma testimony was weird as hell. Like, made me look at her strange. But as far as the child support payments, that shit could have been nothing. We don't know if he regularly paid. He could have, but I'm just saying he could have not. Hell, my daughter is about to be 22 years old, and I still am owed over $20,000 in child support.
Girl, let's not get started. I'm at $46,000, and that's for my daughter. For my twins, it's $100,000 per child.
Yeah, so that's I'm like just saying, oh, somebody paid child support or is on child support. That is not a come up, okay?
Correct.
Unless you got a rich nigga that's paying bands a month.
Correct.
But yeah, for us average people, yeah, $25 a month, maybe $50 every 2 weeks, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that shit is not.
My daughter's is 56 and she's 20. 56.
Yeah, that is not a come up. Maybe a broke bitch come up.
At all. I don't even have a bill in my house that's $56.
You said $56 a week?
$56 a week. I don't even have a bill in my house that's $56.
Listen, so how they owe $224 a month? Like, and raise a child off of that? Come on, man.
Come on, man. They just, I don't know. I don't know. So, and if the father was paying, you know what? If the father was paying child support and the grandma was the guardian, the parent, the grandma was getting that money. Naziah said she needed a new phone, so the grandma didn't get a no phone. She seemed like a well-dressed little girl. The pictures.
Yeah, I'm not saying that phones. I ain't gonna lie. Now, to me, phones was a necessity. You know what I'm saying? But not to everybody. So like getting her a phone, I won't like hold that against. You know?
No. I'm talking about what Naziah said she wanted, like. And what people, because I understand child support is for the bill. Trust me, I know the whole spiel. My twins are 30 years old. I get it. Right. But when I just feel, yes, if you can afford it, because some people can't, that child support may go directly into the house. But I'm just saying, sometimes you can, I guess I can use the word, for lack of a better word, splurge a little or whatever and give the child what they want.
Did you see the same lady on the stand that I saw?
No. I'm not saying she did it. I'm just saying that.
She don't even look like she want to buy a new wig.
I was just about to say that everything I saw, they was riding that lady in that wig.
I was just about to bring that up because on the Roxy lady Facebook page, she said something about no people wouldn't even buy pads. What the fuck is that about?
Yep.
So that's a farm?
That's not a want. That's a necessity.
But no, where did that come from? In trial? I mean, at court?
Oh, she didn't. Oh, because Naziah asked Jarvis that she needed pads, and she wanted him to go to the store and get it. She needed toiletries. And the Plan B pill or something like that. And the pregnancy test. Excuse me. He said, "No, you go get it." And she was like, "I don't have any money." Like, come on, she fucking what? You know what?
You gotta ask her abuser for pads. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. This is just a sad situation.
And when you get those things, go to the bathroom. Just say you gotta go to the bathroom and go in the bathroom and put the stuff in there. That was their thing. I think they was having relations in that bathroom in that basement.
Oh yeah, Michigan do got basements. Cause we don't have basements down here, so it's like I keep forgetting that people do have basements.
Mm-hmm. And theirs wasn't because some people's basements are not lived in, but from according to how they was explaining it, they had a living basement. A little dog was down there. The little 8-year-old's going down there to, pet the dog, and here go Jarvis trying to get the 8-year-old to do something to him. You a cold, sick individual, man.
Yes, wow. So the grandma said she only had a tablet. So what the fuck was she texting the man on?
The tablet. And she took the tablet away.
Grandma said she kept, so she ain't take it and look through it. She just took it and put it in the
She took it from her when she found she was on social media. But then like we was discussing last night, then she received the school issue tablet and she was using apps on there to talk to him because she kept, was telling him not kept, but
they don't monitor that shit.
That's the point that I was saying. I was like, who's in Detroit here that really know what?
Yeah, I know down here they be monitoring.
Yeah, they don't do. Yeah, they don't, and you cannot just download that stuff. But they said that the kids was jailbreaking.
You get a notice that your child has tried to do something on the damn.
So something on that wasn't it?
How they moving?
I'm thankful I ain't never get one. My twins too old, but my daughter she had one. I'm glad I ain't never got one of them notices.
Oh, Tristan said the mama gave her a phone that was old, so she was using a secret phone off of Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But you know what? I done had some little cousins whose phone always used to be off, and they used to be like, "You got Wi-Fi?" And they used to connect the Wi-Fi to be on TikTok and all that. So yeah, that's wild. I can't believe you done got me on here talking about this case. MissMeWit DatBS. I
told you I'm invested. I said man, sometimes I don't be getting no rest. I be sitting around getting stuff for the next day.
I wasn't going to do this with her. Now I'm over here I got to catch up to figure out all the ins and outs.
Yeah, I was like,
with a criminal history can't be around.
Yo, I would just call her or text her and tell her what I found. And she'd be like, "Miss me, I'm not." I said, "All right, fine. I just need to talk to somebody about what I
thought they can't live in a house. What you mean they can't be around? I think they can't live in a house, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought it could not be around children anyway, right?
You talking about offender? She Tristan said, I don't know if that's a she or he, my bad. But said a criminal history. I don't think that's accurate because when I was in foster care,
do you mean a criminal history period?
That's what I'm saying.
Or particular criminal history.
I don't know.
Could you clear that up for us, Tristan, please?
Peach, shit. Illinois show let offending around kids. I don't know. That's the only case of that I've covered up there.
I didn't even know where he was from. I don't know why I thought he was from Chicago.
He is from Chicago.
He's from Chicago? Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay. He rap?
He's something. He's considered a drill rapper, yeah.
Tristan is a female, she said.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up.
But yeah, so that's crazy.
I'm trying to
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, we I'm sorry, y'all. We went off track today because I did have everything set up, but I was gonna come on here at 8. But once I saw
luckily I was up and ready because where the hell is Kimbella?
Right. We don't know where Kimbella at. We tried to reach out to her.
Well, yeah, I'm getting tired, man. We're gonna have to run this thing back because I think my true team fucking with it. Cause for the past 2 nights I've been going, cutting a live on. They've been pulling up. Mm-hmm. So y'all want to get into this case more? I'm gonna have to start from the beginning though, cause
that's what me and Kimbella started at, like the beginning. That's how we.
I don't know nothing about nothing really. I'm just trying to get bits and pieces though, but I think we're gonna do that. But nah, Trish. Well, I can't say every state because I only looked at Illinois. They can be around kids for sure. They own kids. I don't know if it's. I can't remember. I got a video about it, but I don't know if it's particularly just they can be around their kids or whatever. They can be around kids. Yeah, I'm gonna get tuned in for sure because I think the trial comes up in March. Yeah, I think I might be able to handle it. I have to take my emotions out. As long as y'all know, I'll bet I think he should be burned at the stake. Okay, as long as y'all already know that's my feelings on it. I think I can get through it. I just ain't want to come on because I knew it wasn't gonna be no way. This is gonna be one case I'm pro prosecution. No, I'm not
right. Right.
But all right, y'all, listen. I'm about to go ahead and say my 1, 2, and then let not music. I call you music. Your girl is getting sleepy. I appreciate everybody for pulling up. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on all platforms, Mickey Truth. I do have a new PO box for those who have been hitting me up about it. It's in my description on all my social media. So make sure you update your records for my new PO box. We're gonna tap in more with the Naziah Harris story. Because this is some quick shit, okay? So with that being said, y'all know more content is on the way. And I'm out of here. Good night.
Thank you, Mickey. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here too. What I was gonna show y'all tonight, I will do tomorrow. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I'm on all social media platforms as MissMeWit DatBS, as well as Lena Lava. Lena Love Lava.
Miss me with the bullshit.
Promo alert. Today is Lena Love Lather. Make sure y'all go follow her on Instagram. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Comment and let her know I sent y'all. Her link will be down in the comment section. She back with some cream money attracting soap. Y'all already know, man, when it comes to the soap game, she the one you go to. So make sure you tap in.